and I'm back now. So what I'm looking at here is a situation where we have a case within a month of her possibly being confirmed as a Florida Supreme Court nominee, where Amy Coney Barrett supports government lockdowns. In the future, we're going to have lockdown, church gatherings, all sorts of things, masks, mandates being brought before the Supreme Court over the next several months. I do not want a judge that is willing to give the government this much power in controlling our lives. I do not know the other see if this brings it up here. Lagoa, I believe, is her name. Barrett and Lagoa, right? Yeah, probably Lagoa. I do not know that she has had any lockdown cases in front of her, but I've heard on every aspect, every situation, that she is about as equally good on everything that as Amy Coney Barrett is. But at least she's not, so far as I know, been likely to take a case and go the wrong direction in lockdown. And one of the reasons why I do not believe that she will, and I don't like to choose things based upon people's nationality, color, race, or anything, but she is the daughter of Cuban immigrants. She knows, based upon her family's history, she knows the power that governments can inflict upon their people. And I think that Lagoa would be more likely to be against masks and against lockdowns in the right cases than at this point, based upon her ruling history, than Amy Coney Barrett. So, if you have seen this, heard this, known this, we've got to get this message through. We've got to call, email, Ben Shapiro, Daily Caller, Glenn Beck, The Blaze, Rush Limbaugh, whoever it takes. We've got to get this message across and make sure, in whatever form or fashion, whatever word that we have to possibly get through to these people, and understand that I am terrified of having another judge that's supposedly a conservative give more and more and more power to the federal government. If these lockdowns are upheld in the Supreme Court, we are done. Period. Because we're just going to have more and more leftist government doing more and more to lock us down. They're going to find this opportunity and say, hey, we can take advantage of it. Anytime they can make an emergency, they're going to take advantage of it and start enforcing people to stay in their homes. Can't go here, can't go there. You can't. This is an unlawful assembly of too many people, whatever the case may be. So, hey, sorry for rambling. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Like I said, I haven't had a new YouTube channel in over 3 or 4 years. So I don't, and it's been a entirely different subject, which had nothing to do with politics. And so I don't know what the restrictions are on your first videos. I know back then it used to be 15 minutes until you were established or something. So I apologize for the quickness of the video, the unplannedness of it, possible interruptions from my family, being longer than 15 minutes and having to split it possibly into 2. I apologize for all that, but this information before Saturday, before President Trump makes the wrong pick, if this is what he's going to do, and pick what supposedly is the favorite. I don't think Kavanaugh was the favorite back in 2018. I think there were some others, and I think it ended up being Kavanaugh. I hope that's the case. I hope it's not Amy Coney Barrett, because she has proven that she is willing to go with the government lockdowns. She had an opportunity, even if maybe it was an issue where the GOP argued the wrong argument. She had the opportunity to let the other two go their way and she could dissent, and it would still be an upheld case, but she would at least have a dissent. But she didn't even take that opportunity. She went in with supporting a lockdown. So, hey, hopefully in the coming weeks and coming months, I'm going to have more videos. Basically, I am a still conservative, former Republican, although I'm still technically registered as a Republican in order to have a Republican ballot to be able to vote on. But I think that the parties, both the Republican and the Democratic parties, have forgotten what it means to be about the people. And I think Trump supports the people. Of course, you can argue the conservatives, not the Democrats, but the idea is he's a populist president. I'm not independent, but I'm not Republican in the sense of I'm not in support of the Republican Party anymore. I think they're too much like the Democrats in many ways, but in the opposite direction. And so, what my videos are going to be about is accepting different points of view, walk away movement people that tend to be more liberal, but think the Democrats have left them behind, people that tend to be conservative, but think the Republicans have left them behind. Basically, I'm calling all populists, all the people who hate this elitistness, rich, wealthy people who forget about anything but power. If there's anything that we need less power in government. We need more power in the people. And so that's what my channel is going to be about. I thank you all for listening and putting up with me in this very unplanned, um, unscripted, nothing was ready situation. So thanks for everything everything else. Listen, look through the links I leave below to get more proof. Get a hold of an email anyone you possibly can to try to get this word out. I cannot believe that we may have excuse me, a Supreme Court nominee that could support lockdowns nominated and passed through a conservative Senate. It just scares me to death. Thank you all for watching and listening. And until next time, thanks so much.